Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Jesse Jackson III, best-selling author and facilitator of the Don't Kick 'em Out book and training series. Super excited. We're getting ready to hit the road for an extensive road trip over the course of the summer, taking Don't Kick 'em Out to the states and cities around the nation where school leaders absolutely need blueprints on how to manage behavior as a team. Now, that's different than behavior model. Now, let me show you something that's a flaw in the behavior ideology. Typically, when you'll see a district or a school that when they use a model, so you're talking about PBIS, that's a behavior model. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, reward system and like that. That's a model system, right? It's an idea of controlling behavior. I like to call, things like that more of a middle class ideology of a way to deal with behavior. Now, this is what I want y'all to always, it absolutely does work. The thing you got to be thinking about, though, and this is how I broke down Don't Kick 'em Out almost, 13, 14 years ago, was you have traditional programs. And then you have that level 5 trauma program. Traditional programs are that middle class program. What does a middle class discipline ideology look like? These are still where the schools exist, where if you tell a kid, I'm going to call your mom or dad, it's a trauma. Okay. It is traumatic. Like, oh my God, no. I'm calling your mama coming up here. You just start crying. They know I'm going to I'm going to get it, man. Oh my God, my mother going to beat my butt. Okay. Those still exist. There are kids that are terrified to get in trouble. Don't let anybody tell you those kids aren't out there. They are. Right. I work at some of those schools, right? Those are middle class traditional programs, right? That is their population, right? That's the dynamic of their community, and has nothing to do with color. That's the dynamic and culture of that community. Well, then you also, when you get down to those trauma zones, right? Poverty's not money. Poverty's emotional. Poverty is a partner with trauma, right? It's a partner with trauma, and you start seeing that decay of that structure and foundation. That's when you tell the kid you gonna call home and they say, I don't care. Call them. I'll call them for you. 619-213-45. Right? You start saying, like, whoa, this kid is, and then you see the kid fuss their parent out. So I was on a campus where a kid absolutely did that the other day. And I didn't stand for it, but the school was like, he does that all the time. And that's letting you know everything I've been saying for 2 decades now is very real. So this is why we as administration and school management, we've got to come back to the table on discipline and get some clarification. Right now, we just come up with a new model, a new system. That's not going to fix it because it doesn't help the people. Because as soon as the ideas get broke, soon as the culture changes in your community, soon as that trauma zone ideology starts coming in there and that poverty mentality comes in there, you can be in a functional, full working class, middle class neighborhood, and you start seeing those poverty traits. And I'm trying to tell you, you see toilet. It gets toilet really, really quick. So that's something that we need to fix. And it only gets fixed by sitting administration down, working on it, and getting it under control. That is the purpose of the Don't Kick 'em Out Summer National Tour. We're taking it to all of the cities, all the way from New York to California and states in between. The objective is to help administrators. I am coming to you. I'm local, and we need to sit down. It needs to be in person, and you need to bring your team. And it is all day intensive. It is something, it's just going to be one of the most productive things that I've done. I did my first one in 2014. We went out and did the same thing the year before COVID, sold out every single date. And now we're coming back with it in 2026. And we're expecting nothing less but sellouts, all locations. The registration is very limited. We keep it very small because it's an intensive, right? Small group. So you can basically really engage and get the production you want that you need out of the session. Your date is below. Bring your team. And if you can't bring your team on that date, we'll come to you. Contact us. I'm looking forward to working with you soon.